Welcome everyone to another video here on the Cardboard Guy channel. Today we're going to be discussing the topic you saw in the title. Which should I choose? Cable TV or satellite TV? We're going to be discussing this in this video, and by the end you'll be ready to choose. Alright, so starting off, we're going to start with the pros and cons of cable TV. Okay, so as people know, cable TV is basically TV that comes from a wire coming from like the power lines and all this stuff. No, it doesn't really get that hard, but yeah, basically. So I'm gonna start with the pros of cable TV. So cable TV actually is TV that is generated by a cable company rather than generated by a satellite dish. So what happens is each cable TV company has a place, like some sort of like store or something like that, where there's a huge dish, so a huge satellite dish that generates all of the channels to come to each like town. I guess, I don't know, I haven't really done much research, enough research to make this video. So yeah, that's where that comes from. That's the basic difference. So a pro of cable TV is that it tends to not go out in storms, and it's a lot more, it's less troubleshooting, while satellite TV has its satellite dish. You know, if something, weather goes out pretty easily. I mean, there's heavy rain or something like that, your dish is done. You gotta put that in mind. So in that case, cable TV wins on that. A second pro of cable TV is that satellite TV can be a little more expensive than cable TV. Why? Because that's the only way satellite TV people can make their money, through a satellite dish in the sky. That's a lot cheaper than you might think. It's just some sort of like orbital signal in the sky that's basically getting the signal from the satellite dish. And there's not much ways that they can make money, so they just charge extra. So if you take DirecTV, for example, they charge a lot more money than you'd think. The price literally doubles the second year. So yeah, but if you think about Dish is a lot cheaper. But you know, if you do compare, sometimes satellite TV can be a little more expensive, but that it is what it is. Next, we're going to be talking about the cons. Unfortunately, cable TV doesn't have that many pros. There's not much to talk about. So the cons of cable TV is the wire. So the wire coming from the power line, getting the signal from the cable TV company. The problem with that is that the wire has to be really long to get all the way to where your cable box is. It takes at least, I don't want to take any estimates, it's going to be like probably like 500 feet a cable to get to your family room or something like that. And after a while, it just gets out of hand, and the picture quality is really bad. So in that case, if you have a 1080p TV, only expect 720p quality. Or if your cable is really long, sometimes the signal can get really bad, and you're not going to get any sort of reception from the box at all. So, you know, this does not happen with satellite TV at all. So yeah. Another con of cable TV is that when you're moving, sometimes the cable TV can't be available where you're moving, whereas satellite TV is available everywhere nationwide, because those orbital things in the sky, anywhere you could go, you could just move the dish. So for example, if let's just say the orbital thing's right here and this is our dish, so we're moving here, so we're gonna have to point the thing a little more there so it gets this. So it's basically like it's a nationwide company. So, for example, DirecTV and Dish. If I were to move to, say I'm in the United States, if I was in Washington D.C. and I wanted to move to California, your dish would have to move significantly when you get to California, because the orbital is you're basically moving. But that doesn't change the signal. You're still gonna get a signal. So, moving with satellite TV is a lot more easier than cable TV, because cable TV isn't available all the way. Optimum is not available anywhere, as well as a lot of other companies. I haven't researched this, so I don't know, but I definitely know Optimum isn't available in California. So yeah. So next, we're going to see the second con of cable TV. So as everyone knows, cable TV, they literally charge a lot of fees, broadcast fees, this fee, that fee, that fee, that fee. In satellite TV, they don't have to charge any of that, because it's through a satellite. There's no sort of extra fees to get to your house, to get any sort of signal to your house. It's through a satellite in the sky. Like, what is that going to charge? Nothing. So the only thing you're probably going to get is a broadcast fee. That's it. So satellite TV has that advantage. Next, we're going to be talking about the pros of satellite TV. So two pros for cable and 2 cons for cable. Next, we're going to be talking about satellite. So, satellite TV is received through a satellite dish, as I said before. So, one advantage of satellite TV is that you can move and still have the TV. Very easy pro right there. So it's a lot easier to move than you expect with your TV. So don't worry about that. If you have satellite internet, same thing. But I bet not a lot of people have satellite internet because that's just really bad. If you probably have Viasat or something like that, but it's not going to be the best in the world. So yeah. Second pro of satellite is that many satellite providers, their picture quality is a lot better than cable. For example, Dish and DirecTV are now offering 4K features, while cable TV is never going to be able to have that because the coaxial is always too long. So unless if you're going to split the coaxials in half or thirds, that's probably going to look really bad on your house. So probably not going to do that, but yeah, it's just a big mess. So yeah, cable. So a third pro of satellite TV is that satellite TV actually always have coupons and promo codes for their business, and they will get promotions and stuff. But the problem with cable TV is they can't really do that. They have to somehow make money, and with all that wire running through the power lines everywhere, it gets expensive after a while. Meanwhile, all satellite is a satellite dish. There's nothing expensive about that. So that's why satellite TV is always offering promo codes. If you've seen from DirecTV, they're always allowing to lower the bill. And, DirecTV is good about that, and so is Dish. So, you can tell about that. So, if you've seen Orbi TV is $50 a month for TV. It's really cheap. No extra charge for additional receivers in your room. That means you could have That means you could have 6 receivers in your house for $50 a month and have all these different channels. Orbi TV link is going to be in the description. So, that's another advantage. Yeah, although DirecTV does have extremely high prices when it comes to the price hike the second year. That's kind of expensive. So some cons of satellite TV. Satellite actually goes out in rain. I said that before. And, you have to do troubleshooting on your own. Some people hate that. Some people like that. So that can count as a pro and a con. So that kind of doesn't count, but I'll just count it as a con and a pro. So that's 5 cons and 1 more pro. That could be good in the case that, for example, Optimum has a outage in a town. They could take 6 hours to fix their issue. Meanwhile, if you're having an outage on your satellite dish, all you gotta do is go up on a roof. Probably don't even have to do that. Just wait it out 5 minutes. Or if it's still there, you just align your satellite dish. That takes about, let me just say, if you're really slow, 45 minutes at most. So, although you're gonna be up on the roof everywhere, you're gonna learn something in the future. So yeah, that's it. I don't know any more cons of satellite TV. I mean, there's not really cons of satellite TV. I don't know what to think of that. Satellite TV is definitely better. So if you're going to choose between cable and satellite TV, it's satellite. This video is 8 minutes. Bye-bye.